What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Doc Holiday. We back. We are back with another HBCU OverDrive live stream. Make sure that you like the stream. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you comment, share, and most of all, subscribe. Become an exclusive member of the channel. Got two tiers: OverDrive Blue, OverDrive Purple. Join the HBCU OverDrive family. I'm trying to wake up. Whacking the food. What's good, man? What's good? I'm trying to figure out this G or this J Max. Got Mr. Campbell up in here. Mr. Quay, how you doing? How you doing? And for those that's coming in, gonna go and run this commercial before we get started.
HBCU OverDrive is proudly sponsored by WeWorkForEverything.org. At WeWorkForEverything.org, this is for those who are trying to build for a dream with their latest hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, and accessories and more. You can have it all here at a reasonable price. Black owned and operated out of the great state of New York. Like I said, get suited and booted. Check it out at WeWorkForEverything.org. Peace.
Oh yeah, we back again. We back. We are back. All right, man. First and foremost, what I want to do is I didn't get a chance to do this. I want to send my condolences out to the family of Tori Bowie. Everybody know that they found her in her home yesterday. Deceased. Um, Native Mississippian. USN Southern Miss, doesn't matter. It's all Mississippi love. I want to give a condolences out to her. But as far as what we about to do now, man, look, I want everybody that's coming in right now to open their books up to the book Esaias Guthrie, chapter 6, verse 1877. I got the one and only Esaias Guthrie in the building. What's going on, man?
What's up, family? How you?
Man, I'm doing good. I had to give you that intro right there.
Yeah,
It ain't like my man first would put it on something, but hey, I try my best.
I appreciate it.
And he did hit me up, y'all, to let me know that he's going to do this interview while driving in the car,
Yeah,
New York.
I'm parked right now. I had to make sure I
Part.
feel my
Oh, okay.
so
Oh man, so how you been? How you feeling?
I'm blessed, man. I can't call it. I'm blessed. I'm enjoying, a little bit of time away from the game. Letting my body kind of get back into a regular state, I guess it is. But I'm enjoying myself, just being around family for the short amount of time I have.
Right.
Before we go back in and get back to work.
Yeah, you go back in June, right? Y'all reporting in June or
Late
late?
May. We got. I think we got 2 more weeks home, or 3 more weeks, and then we come back late May. I think it's May 25th.
Oh, okay. Okay. Man, that's that's a lot to do right there in a short amount of time.
Yeah,
Um, so first things first, man. Look, you made your grand entrance at Jackson State. Introduced yourself to the community. Uh, doing the big things with the community. How are you liking it in Jacktown?
I love it, man. I love it. Full transparency, man. Coming into it, what I mean. Like I stated before, I had never been away from my family that far. You know what I'm saying? For that long, the longest I ever been away was, I mean, the farthest was only like 30 minutes, but it was an easy, transition. So
Yeah,
I guess it didn't quite hit me that I was going so far until I was about to leave, and so I kind of just broke down and was crying for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Broke down in my kitchen and cried on my kitchen floor,
yeah,
um, leaving my family, and so it was definitely hard. It was definitely a struggle, but my family they made sure that I felt like felt like okay with it. You know, they was okay with it. They made sure that they was able to come down back and forth whenever I needed them to. And then just the city of Jackson, they welcomed me with open arms, like I was one of their own. And so it was a very easy transition as far as that. And I appreciate them for that. I don't think it would have been. I don't think it would have went quite as well if I didn't have them to do that for me.
All right, man, that's cool. So now you are officially what we call a Jacktown Jew. How did
Yeah.
that feel? How did that feel to be known by that, man?
What's the Jacktown Jew?
Jacktown Jew, man, is a person that's from Jackson, or you move to Jackson and you move just like them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. No, ears to the ground. Like you take care of your business. That's what we call a Jacktown Jew, man.
Um, I mean, I love it. I love the fact that I'm considered a Jacksonian in the sense. Look, man, I'm big on family, and I always said that. You know, I'm big on relationships. Um,
Hmm.
big on loyalty in a sense. And so, anytime that I'm able to get engulfed into a family and an atmosphere, I'm going to show my appreciation by spreading the love back. You know what I'm saying? So I go around the community and make sure everybody sees my face, go around and do different things and show love back to the same people that show love to me.
That's cool, man. That's cool. We need people like that. Like I said, we need people like that. Need young people like that to show love and spread love around the community, because we got a lot of chaos around here. I know everybody knows that. Got a lot of chaos and turmoil, but just by stepping out on faith and showing the compassion and the love to the community, uh, essentially you're gonna get that love. You're gonna get it reciprocated back to you. And what I'm looking at on Twitter and Instagram, like it's coming back tenfold.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most
So the big question is, my big question is, how does it feel to play for Coach TC?
definitely.
Get to
It, it's everything I expected in a sense. I mean, he's still a coach at the end of the day. All coaches had their way of doing stuff. And so he does stuff a little differently than I think I'm used to. But we adapted. It was a quick change. But I mean, I love it. I wouldn't wish anything else. Me and him, we talk at least once a week. He had sent me a guy the other day, let me know that we needed to go get him. So I've been trying to get him to yeah, trying to get him to commit now. So, yeah, man. I mean, he makes us all feel equal, makes us all feel welcome, makes us all feel loved. I don't think that's and he's very upfront about everything, about everybody's role, team, about everything that's going to be going on. And so, if you ever want to know something, you just go up to him and ask him. He's gonna spit it right to you.
hmm Yeah, that sounds like TC. That sounds like the dude I knew when we was in school together. Uh, we got Miss Quay. She give me everybody so they can follow you on Instagram. So she's one of more like my media people, to where she get all the media for everybody that comes on the show, even mines and the sponsors that we have. So look for an uptick in your Instagram after today's show. Um, so I got another question. Your your transition from playing MEAC football at Delaware State, coming down to the South to Jackson and playing SWAC football, and what you see, what's the big difference, and how would you adjust to it?
Um, no, it wasn't. I ain't gonna lie to you. It wasn't a difference at all to me. Um, Honestly, we go against each other in practice, so not a lot of stuff is live. There's a lot of stuff I wouldn't do, um, in practice that I might do in a game to an opponent, and not do it to my teammates. So I wouldn't say I've got the full SWAC experience quite yet.
Right.
As practice habits go, it's kind of similar as far as the way practice is ran, as far as different things like that. definitely. I mean, football is football anywhere you go, so it's not too off. You know what I'm saying? It's not really any drop down or drop or step up as far as anything goes, as I can see.
Man, we got my uncle said in here at State Alarm also. He said he's gonna be the defensive player of the year. And they
Book,
gonna book it.
book, God willing, man. God willing.
But yeah, uh now we also it has also been an adjustment because other than practice, you haven't played football in pretty much almost a year. Uh,
Yeah,
how did it feel to put those pads on and hear the crack of helmets and pads?
it felt good. You know what I'm saying? I was in a rough spot going through my little season out. You know what I mean? And so being able to get back to the sport I love at a full rate, it felt really good. It felt exciting. I can't wait to get back to it. And get back on the field and get back to a game setting in August. In August, so it'll actually be 2 years since I played a football game.
Oh yeah, because the last time you played football was spring COVID season.
No,
Fall 21.
fall 21. Yep.
Fall 21. You played spring COVID season, and I seen the video. I seen the game where you try to lock down that monster called Shaquan Davis for
Yeah.
Sacramento State.
Yeah.
Tell me about that matchup right there. Because I think you was playing both safety and corner in that game.
Yeah. Yeah. I move around a lot as far as different things I'm able to do. I haven't really been able to do it um quite yet here at Jackson just because of the depth ratio. But yeah, man, I can play on the island. I can play on the roof. I can do all that. Shaq's a beast, man. He can really catch the football at a different rate. You
Yeah.
know, once he gets his hands on that ball, it's kind of a done deal. But we definitely had our back and forths. We definitely had our battles. I think I played Shaq specifically 3, 4 times.
Hmm.
Um, and so we definitely went back and forth in different areas. I mean, you're gonna get beat sometimes, you're gonna win sometimes, but that's just the nature of the game. You know what I mean?
We got a question. It's ask where you from.
I'm from Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware.
Wilmington, Delaware. Not too far from Philly
No,
or
not
New York. That's what. That's like an hour, 2 hour drive, ain't it?
2 hours.
2 hour
But
drive. Yeah, I heard the stories. I hear the stories. Had some Eagles fans in my store yesterday, and
yeah,
try to clown me because I'm a Cowboys fan, man.
yeah.
Yeah, they try to clown me, but I said it's all love. Um, who on? I want to get your take on offense and defense for the team. Who has been your surprises on offense, and then your surprise on defense?
um, Offense, I've taken a real liking to um Ezekiel's game as the new number 36, the running back. He
Hmm.
should practice um, that I really loved, and also Grayson, the quarterback, has shown me a lot that really surprised me as well as Kobe Paul and some other guys who I didn't quite hear their name so much, but their play kind of spoke for them.
Hmm.
Um, as far as the defensive side, I mean, our whole D line is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. They kind of get after it. And I mean, as a DB, that's what you look for. You know what I'm saying? I had a award ceremony that I was speaking at. When I had figured out I had made All American
Right.
conference, and I kind of just was like, if you go back and look at the things that I do a lot of great things, but I can't do what I do unless the D line does what they do and the linebackers do what they do. And so for me, as far as being a good DB, the first thing I ask to see is let me see a D line, let me see your linebackers. You know what I'm saying? Because they give me that extra moment, that extra time. Those
Yeah.
balls supposed to be on point, but they're not quite on point because he's getting rushed out of the pocket, and now it gives you an opportunity to take it out the sky. Those type of things. So that's what I mean. I love our D line. I love our linebackers. They're gonna make sure that we get a lot of interceptions and takeaways this season.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Um, I had Batman on the show. Yeah, I think Batman. You and Batman probably the most other than my regular guests have been on my show. Man, that's players. I think it had both of y'all on the show 3 times already. Um, I have taken a liking to him because I mean, of course, he's from here in Dallas, DFW area. Um, but for him to go out there at 17 and
No,
and play with the big boys,
yeah,
that has shown me a lot. What do
yeah.
you think about his progression as far as coming from high school, enrolling in early, and coming in college?
Like you said, man, that's big. You know what I'm saying? This is a grown man. This is a grown man game. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, these are grown men trying to feed their families. Sometimes you might see a 23-year-old, 24, 25, and so for him to be 17 and just have to come out of high school, like he literally just playing high school football 5 months ago, 6 months ago. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
For him to make and do it smoothly and do it well, it's a big testament to him and his preparation and his family and how they raised him, man. I mean, he got Dean's List this last semester.
Yeah, I seen that, man. I'm gonna hit him up.
I'm definitely proud of him on that sense, but I mean, he has a lot of learning to do, a lot of kinks, a lot of stuff that he can get better at. I mean, we talked. He had a rough spring game, but he was able to, kind of weather the storm towards the end. But it's all just gonna be a learning curve for him. But we got a lot of older guys, so we gonna guide him the right way.
We got another question from Uncle C. He said, "What do you think of the secondary at Jackson State?"
Um, I mean, we've been told we better than the secondary from last year. I
Woo,
don't,
woo,
I but
hold up.
like us though. I like us a lot. I like what we're about to add. We're adding a lot of pieces that are gonna come in and kind of shake some things up. A lot of depth for us. Um, it's gonna be interesting to say the least. It's gonna be interesting to say the least. So I just can't wait to get active. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh man, that is a big take right there. That is
Yeah,
a big take. Um, what I'm about to say. We got some other, we have other freshmen on the team. Tristan Sion, I know he didn't play in the spring game because he had nursing a injury.
yeah,
Um, Keydran Callaghan,
yeah,
yourself, Jalen Hughes, who I had on the show. I'm trying to get K5 on the show, but I haven't heard anything back from. Um, y'all are pretty much the defensive backfield. Y'all pretty much. I feel like it y'all mirror somewhat of. Hmm, I hate to say this, and me being a Cowboys fan, but y'all mirror yourselves like somewhat like the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, I I I don't like saying that, but that's the eye test that I give right there.
yeah,
Um, um, just flying around the ball, basically trying to be around the ball. You being the quarterback of the backfield, because you know you have to make sure that you see everything,
yeah.
and make sure that everybody's lined up correct. Um, how does it feel to have that type of comparison? I gave you that comparison right there.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pleasure to get compared to any type of team of that caliber. But we're gonna make our own. We're gonna write our own story for sure. We're gonna be a kind of a group that's never been seen before. Do some things in different ways. You guys always mention. You guys mentioned the base four, but y'all don't really mention that we play a 4-2-5. So
Right.
that one extra guy, AJ Petty, man, he's gonna be a difference maker for us. Whether
Oh,
it's
okay.
Tim Stewart or it's Joshua Shorts, any one of those guys who come in at that position, man, that's gonna be big for us at the nickel position. So we're gonna be special, man. We got a lot of things coming. We're gonna be special for sure. That defense is it's a lot, but the moment we able to break it down and go through game planning wise and do different things, the way we gonna be able to mess up those offenses and the swag, man, it's gonna be.
Uh, Some people were saying y'all remind them of the Legion of Boom, 2016 Seattle.
That's dope.
Oh man, that's cool. Um, now, I hit you up, from time to time, but you are a master recruiter, my brother. You are a master recruiter. I'm gonna tell you just like this. If you see every time we offer somebody, you the first one to say, "Come here, youngster, let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you." It ain't tampering. It ain't nothing that
Nah,
it's the player talking to another player.
yeah.
That's legal, y'all. So, but man, where is that? Where you get that knack from, man? Because bro, I don't. You don't see too many kids, or too many young men that try to, get players to come to play for the school, play for the team. Where did that come from?
It's just more so I mean, I let it compete. I let it compete, and uh success breeds success. You know what I'm saying? Iron sharpens iron. So if I got the best guys around me and we going against each other every day, when we get to that game, man, that's gonna be dog food. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's my whole thing, man. Getting the best guys. You know what I'm saying? If my coach feels though like that guy can come help us, man, I want him too. I want to be helped too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a swag champion by any means, so I'm moving a little different from the rest of the guys. I mean, yeah, they swag championships and they're still hungry for more, but I'm just trying to get my first swag chip. You know what I'm saying? My
right.
first chip.
You're trying
So
to get the first
I
chip.
guys in the portal. I want the best guys in the portal, no matter who they are. You know what I'm saying? So, I hit them up. You know what I'm saying? I be on calls sometimes 20, 30-minute calls, just trying to see where their head at. You know what I'm saying? Give them the information they need. Let them ask questions, just different stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different coming from a coach. You know what I'm saying, or a recruiting coordinator. That's their job to sell you on the school, to sell you on different things. I'm
Right.
not on anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it to you straight. If it's something wrong, I feel like it's wrong, I'm gonna tell you it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? We still at HBCU now. We still got HBCU problems. You know what I'm saying? But we where we lack in some areas, we are very successful in others. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, man. Another question: how did it feel to go out into the vet for the spring game and to walk on that patch of grass
Yeah.
where a lot of greats played at?
Yeah, I mean, it felt great. You know what I'm saying? It felt great. It was definitely different for me. I was definitely kind of nervous. Playing on grass. I had this in over 4 years, honestly. So playing on grass was kind of different. And then we wasn't able to practice on the grass that week because it was raining, so they didn't want us to mess up the field too much. So it was definitely different, but it felt great to be in the atmosphere. Um, I just can't wait till it's packed out, man. I can't wait for that. You know what I mean? I know that's gonna be a whole different beast.
That
But
is a totally whole different beast.
uh,
I I think I don't know if you was on Ken Clark show where you was watching it, but we played a clip of when this is from our freshman year, 1997. We played Southern at home, and Southern was already in the stadium, and the boom came through, and it was already like you seen it. It was already packed out from
yeah,
one corner to the other corner on the other side.
yeah,
That's how to us. That's how we get down just like that.
yeah.
um,
Most
let's see. Let's see what we got. Let me see. Anybody in the chat got some questions? We got my boy Blue from the Blue Bloods.
that's my guy. What's up, man?
Yeah, so he coming in. Um, now I'm about to get down to the nitty gritty. What is the team morale as far as when players leave out to go to the jump in the portal? How do they feel about certain players that roll up out of there?
Um, it hits different. You know what I'm saying? It hits different. You know what I mean? Especially after the spring. we was building bonds with different guys and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
it, it's different. It's not like a sense of betrayal or anything, but it's more so like a sense of like, dang, that was my guy. But understand something, man. We all come from different spots. Most of us come from another school. You know what I'm saying? We come
Right.
from. We understand it's different things outside of just football that cause you to make the decisions that you make. You know what I'm saying? It's life at the end of the day. And so we respect everybody's decision at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be love in our fact, especially the guys that graduated from there, man. They still family no matter what. You know what I mean? They're still an alumni, they're still Jackson State at one point or another. You know what I'm saying? So it's still love and respect there. We still talk to each other all the time, just trying to make sure everybody's good. But it definitely is a different type of feeling when you expected, to go to battle with something. You had them locked in, and it's like, dang, all right, now we gotta, fill that spot.
Okay. Yeah. I think one of the biggest ones that kind of hit was your former teammate at Dell State, Savion Wilkerson. Um, how you feel? How did you feel about that?
Uh, like I said, man, you gotta understand different things happen on and off the field that cause a player to do certain things. You gotta respect everybody's decision at the end of the day. Um, it's football. I mean, like I mean, you love to say, different things about the football team, but it could be a list of different things. You know what I'm saying? Like school stuff. It could be family stuff. All types of stuff. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's their life. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta live it. And they gotta live with the consequences of it, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. So you respect that decision every single time. That's still my man. That's always gonna be my man. We still talk. I'm still checking on him, seeing where he go. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna be a fan of his game, and vice versa. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
We got another question from my guy Braveheart. He Alcorn fans, but you
Uh,
know we it's all love over here.
uh-huh.
Ask if you a sophomore.
I
Let them
am.
know what you are.
Yeah, I am. I'm a redshirt sophomore
All right, but he gonna graduate
this December.
this December. The
Yes, sir.
man done put his grades out there, y'all. The man put his grades out there, and shoot, hey, congratulations to you, man, for doing what you was doing with 19 credit hours. But I couldn't even do it with 19. Shoot, 15 is pretty much the most I would ever do. School. But it probably take me a little bit longer to get up out of there. But
Yeah,
to do the 19 hours, man, that's that takes a lot of dedication right there.
yeah. I got 19. I had 19. I'm about to do 3 classes in this first summer session. Then I got 1 class in the second summer session, and then that'll leave me with probably another 19 credits to do in the fall while we're in season, man. So, um, like I said, man, I never promised my mom to go to the NFL. I know that's not in my control. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Out of my siblings, I got my sister's the only one that graduated from college, and she graduated with an associate's degree. You know what I'm saying? My mom graduated college, but she graduated late.
Hmm.
I'm trying to be that one that just, finishes on time, does what I'm supposed to do, and then go back and get my master's and finish that on time for free. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest part.
Right.
Uh, work. You know what I mean?
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. If you were to, let's say you were to get drafted,
Yeah.
NFL, CFL, XFL, USFL, which one would you take?
I don't think that's a question, man. NFL all day. All day, for sure. I mean, but again, like I'm blessed to put my family in the best position. So, um, like I said, when the whole draft thing happened, you know what I'm saying? Some guys went undrafted, some guys got drafted.
Right.
Guys that go undrafted that get better contracts than the guys that get drafted late. Just how it works. You know what I'm saying? Depending on your agent and how you draw things up. So my goal is to get the best opportunity possible for me to change the course of my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then, like I said, that NFL dream, if you still want that dream to play professional football, there's other avenues to go out there to play too. It's
Yeah.
just not the NFL. I seen it, Like I told people, I seen it with my own cousin. He got drafted to the CFL, and
Yep.
been up there. He's loving it, and I don't think he want. I mean, I don't think he want to come back down to the states. But if he do, he said he want to play on somebody's NFL team. So I mean, it's always gonna be money. It's always money to make somewhere.
Definitely.
Somewhere. Um, Not other than you being a master recruiter,
Yep.
you are a master at entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Give us the take on that, man.
All right. And living the type of lives that we live as football players, um, as student athletes. So, you got to be able to, get money in some sort of way. And, we have NIL and stuff like that. But, and I got a son too. So, it's a lot of expenses that come with it. You
Yeah.
know, to do my part, I have to, kind of maneuver different. So, I got different types of businesses. My mom instilled that into us early, to be able to control your own destiny. So that's just what I do.
We got some smack talk from this Slaughcorn Brave right here. Say your tape ain't gonna look good against Alcorn. Uh
I think
it,
all I think Alcorn is one of my first offers, OG. I think they know what I do.
hmm.
That's
Ooh,
that's just what I'm saying.
man. Let's see what else we got. What else we got, man? Because I've been wanting to ask a lot of questions about your experience in Jackson. I did. I wanted to ask you this: did you get your Stansburger?
I haven't yet. When I said that, I was actually on my way out of town. So I've been home for not a little while now, but a couple of weeks. So but it's when I get back, I'm definitely gonna make sure I stop by there for sure.
Got to get your Stansburger. This man done. Then you done hit up M Bar,
Yeah,
the Iron Horse.
I'm a regular M bar. They know that.
You a regular M Bar Iron Horse, like, and they know your face, man.
Definitely.
They know your face. Go on to give it say it's the usual. Go on to give him the usual.
Yeah.
Um, but other than that, man, um, it's like I said, I'm very I'm so glad that you came down to Jackson. Um, and for you to come down and be uplifted for the program and just for the community as a whole, like we said, that's a big blessing, y'all. Anybody in the chat, they got questions. Oh, let me see, Mr. Jones, Mr. Emmett, said, what position do you prefer to play, the corner or the safety?
Safety gives to show my IQ for the game and let me conduct the defense from that position.
Uh, Let me see. Let's go up here, trying to figure out what we got. Say who you, Mr. Jones again said, ask who's your favorite musical artist?
Right now, I listen to a lot of Rallo Rodriguez. Um, so yeah, I say Rallo right now.
Hmm. He said, what you like about the 4-2-5 defense?
Bring another DB on the field. You know what I'm saying? A dynamic D. It has to be a dynamic DB that can come in and fill a hole, if need be. But it also allows the DBs to take control of the game more
Mm-hmm.
and kind of take a little bit off our backers.
Okay. Oh, I meant to ask you this question. Strength and conditioning
Yeah,
with Coach Beef.
yeah.
How's that, man?
Good. I actually been stuck. I was stuck at 08 for like 2 years. And I actually when we was down there, I gained like 8 pounds. So he's been doing his thing. They make sure that we go to our meals. All meals are mandatory. So we're eating, we're lifting, and it gives us a chance to, build camaraderie. See the guys that's really who are football strong, mentally strong, weight strong, all that. So I'm loving it.
Okay. So you at 183 now, 184?
Somewhere around it.
Somewhere around it. Oh, okay, that's cool, man. That's cool. Uh, right now they can asking what grade do you give the team for right now? Because I can't say this year because the whole team ain't even been finalized yet.
After watching the spring game, I mean, we're gonna be able to go out and beat a team, but we're not gonna be able to be as dominant as I feel like we should be. So I'm gonna say like a B minus.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Uh, As what you from the East Coast, what made you pick Jackson State over Dale State? But he went to Dale State.
Yeah, yeah,
He went to Dale State, Musa, but it was his final three offers was Jackson State, Morgan, and Bama State. And
yeah,
he chose the latter of the three.
yeah. It kind of just it aligned. You know what I'm saying? All stars aligned. So it wasn't like a hard. Well, it was a hard. I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of hard decision. You know what I'm saying? Different coaches, kind of made it hard on me to make that decision, man. I mean, there's a lot of good programs out there, but I just felt like this one was the one for me. You know what I'm saying? All these, I mean, like you see these programs around the country all got kind of similar stuff in a sense. You know what I'm saying? You just got to find the one that's right for you at the end of the day. And so that's what I feel like I did.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mr. Brown up in here tripping. Jason Dad. Talk about Dale State sucks. That's why. Wow. Come on, Mr. Brown. What am I about to say? How do you feel, uh, Coach Bradley and Coach Quinn? How do you feel about being coached by them?
I mean, they let us ball. You know what I'm saying? They have fun with us, but they also know how to, make sure things are, in line and in order as well. They run a great defense that's filled with a lot of stuff. And they kind of just allow me to be that guy on the field that's the quarterback and make sure our back half is right. So I'm loving it.
uh, Ask you, do you feel like Jackson State will three-peat this season?
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, book it, y'all. Repeat on deck. Uh, who on the team keeps you laughing, man?
Oh, DB core is hilarious. I ain't gonna lie, we the funniest guys on the team. It's pretty crazy in that group chat, man. We have a ball.
Let's see. Now I'm about to get into some real smack talk. All right. So, first game of the year, our first game of the year is against South Carolina State. We try to
Yeah.
get our league back. It's going to be a different team, what we saw 2 years ago. Then the second game of the season for us, but it would be the first game of the season for this team is FAMU and what we would call the Blue Blossom Classic because it
Yeah.
ain't orange no more. we own that classic now. We got a lot of chirping from some rattlers.
Uh-huh.
Um, about our team and what our team gonna look like this year. Um, what do you got to say to those rattlers, to those FAMU?
I mean the portal take and it gives, you know what I'm saying? That's on both. And that's for them. Lost some guys. They got some guys. We lost some guys. We got some guys. Um, I mean, our team. Go look at the teams that beat Jackson State. In the Celebration Bowl, they didn't match up quite well to anybody. It's not really all about that. It's about what's inside of you, the game plan you put together, the staff you got behind you, stuff like that. So I'm not worried about anything that has to do with our roster per se.
Okay, but they is surely talking smack. The guy Sam Herder, he put out his notion of the preseason top 25. His poll, yeah, yesterday. He basically he basically had Jackson State at 19 and FAMU at 25. lot of FAMU people were upset because of the fact that they was like, well, Jackson lost a lot of players, but I was like, given the fact we lost players, we gained players.
Yeah.
Given the fact that y'all lost players, y'all gained players.
Yeah.
But I'm also gonna look at that schedule that they put out in them two D2 schools that you put on your schedule ain't really sitting, ain't really hitting nice on on your resume.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about that, man?
Listen, man, everybody, structures their schedule differently for different reasons. I think that'll hurt them in the end, but I mean, hey, whatever they want to get out of it is what they want to do today.
All right, all
I get
right.
questions. I gotta get on the road soon.
Oh no, you good, man. But let everybody know where they can find you at as far as on social media and where they can find you at this season.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna be in Jacktown for from the end of May until the end of December for sure. But you can find me on Instagram at sai.less say.less. And then on Twitter at my full name, Esaias Guthrie, ESAISGUTHRIA. And hit me up, man. We can talk. We can kick it, whatever y'all want to do, man.
All right, y'all heard it from the man first, man. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Plenty more to come. I will be in Jackson sometime with this season. Gonna make multiple trips down there to watch the game and cover the game and stuff like that. Hopefully we can meet up in person.
For sure.
All right, man. You have a good one, bro.
All right, you too, man.
Mhm. And as always, that is look of Esaias Guthrie right there, man. Um, I'm glad that that kid has came to Jackson, um, and he is putting himself out there as far as with the community and stuff like that. We got 122 people that's watching this show. Let's get 122 likes. Let's also get 122 people to actually subscribe to the channel. Let's get 122 people to donate to the channel. If you haven't done it by now, make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you become a member of the hottest HBCU show channel that's out there right now. Make sure that you hit that join button to become an exclusive member of HBCU OverDrive. We have two tiers, like I said, OverDrive Purple, OverDrive Blue. Become part of the family. Become part of the family. And also, like always, look, commercial.
HBCU OverDrive is proudly sponsored by WeWorkForEverything.org. At WeWorkForEverything.org, this is for those who are trying to build for a dream. With their latest hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, and accessories and more, you can have it all here at a reasonable price. Black owned and operated out of the great state of New York. Like I said, get suited and booted. Check it out at WeWorkForEverything.org. Peace.
All right, we back. Southbound, he does have merch. Go on his Twitter, his page. He does have a link for merch. Meet us at the vet with him at TC with the rendition of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He does have merch. He does have a Shopify, so yeah, go check that out. He is a very talented young man. I really do see great things from him, man. I see great things from all these players. Himself, Kobe Paul, Batman, Tristan Sion. Trying to figure out who else I had on the show from Jackson State. Jalen Hughes. Yeah. Jason Brown, JB. For I think all of them have special in their own kind of way. Let's see. I'm thinking about doing the show tomorrow night. and what we're gonna call it, and basically I want to get on. I'll talk about for tomorrow show what was out. If y'all watched that clip from Crane and Company, it's a sports show that's on YouTube, and they have some things to say about Dion and what he said about the players from HBCUs not getting drafted, and they stuck to their position. They stuck to their guns. We're going to talk about that tomorrow night we're going to talk about tomorrow night at 7:00, and then after that we're going to shift it on over to our guys Ken Clark and the 1400 Club. Shifting on over to them. I think they'll be live at Prairie View for the SWAC track and field championship. So, what up, Zoe? Hey, he gone. He got to get to the house. He pulled over. What up, Zoe? Yeah, we gonna talk about that, but we're gonna talk about that, get people's opinion about it. Other than that, man, I appreciate everybody for rocking with us tonight. I know it's not my usual 2-hour shows that I always do. And I know Mr. Ford ain't on here tonight, but we're gonna get back on it tomorrow night. Like I said, 7:00. We're gonna talk about that. You'll see the thumbnail, you'll see all the postings and everything. Make sure that you share that with all the folks. I want everybody to come in and rock with me and give me your opinion. Then we're gonna mosey on over to Ken Clark, KC 1400 with Zoe, Marcus, Rochelle, Toronte, Randy for the content, Austin, all the guys, everybody that's over there that represents our university, our great university crowd, y'all. But other than that, this has been another HBCU OverDrive live stream. Please make sure that you like the stream. Make sure that you comment on the stream. Make sure that you share this with your people and tell them to subscribe to the stream. Make sure that you hit that notification bell to get everything HBCU OverDrive, and just join and become a member of the OverDrive family. Greatly appreciate it. If you want to, make sure that if you want to donate to the channel, I got to put up the cash out. Here we go. I'm sorry, y'all. If you want to donate to the channel, you can cash app right here, or you can hit do super chat or super thanks in the chat also. But I want to give a shout out to Miss Natalie, who donated last night after the show. I really did appreciate that donation, and so with that, you would get that applause. I appreciate it, Mr. Jones. As always, I try to do my best. This is hood journalism right here. Hood journalism. And as y'all see, I'm representing my neighborhood, South Oak Cliff. But other than that, let's see. Back up there. There we go. Like I said, if you want to donate to the channel, you can donate everything. Wherever you donate to the channel, it goes back into the channel. It does not go into my pocket. It doesn't go into no other type of anything around for me. It actually goes back to the channels for equipment, for more lighting, whatever it does, whatever you donate, it goes back. And I want us to go ahead and try to see if we can get that kickstarted right now before the show is over. You can give out $5, $2, $3, $10, $20. It doesn't matter. I always say, put your money where your mouth is. All right. Um, but as always, y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay dangerous. We'll be back on tomorrow night, 7:00. So bring all your energy to the show. Bring it all to the show tomorrow. We out this thing. Peace.